So you're probably wondering how chastity is going to change your life, and this is going to be a very short little video. I have so many more on chastity, but if you give chastity the chance, it will change the way that you see your body, your relationship with yourself. It'll give you more perseverance. It'll let you concentrate on things that are really important. It'll change your goals and you'll stop focusing on short-term rewards and more on long-term goals. So when you're not in your cage, you're obviously able to get pleasure very quickly by touching yourself, and that sort of means that you're not thinking about the long term. You're finding a very, very easy way to get pleasure, to get happiness, to get enjoyment, and it's very short-lived. You're not focusing on things that might be more complicated or long-term happiness. So when you cage your life and you have discipline in one area, it's very easy to take that over into other areas as well. So a lot of people find that they do better at work because they concentrate more, that they go to the gym more, that they're able to make other changes in their life that they found difficult, because it really just is the change that you're making. So because you're putting the focus in, the time, the determination, and it's not about taking the cage off and on, it's really just about giving yourself that focus and that discipline. So when done in the right way, chastity will completely change your life. Obviously there's the relationship aspect, so it'll mean that your partner has more control over you, that you're able to open communication, and it'll really give you a chance to express your wants and needs with your partner. It's really, really great to develop your relationship, your trust. Obviously it does involve you having those first steps, which can be a little bit scary, but that's one of the great things about it, because it opens up the communication. So I'm all about communication, and I don't know why so many people are so scared, because if you're with someone that you can't talk to, I really don't think you should be with them. And if you're just with somebody for convenience, you probably need to be thinking about that relationship or ways that you can benefit each other. Because if you're not truly happy, you need to be focusing on ways that you can make yourself happy, or if your partner's not happy, you know, ways you can improve that are by talking to each other, by working through what's important to each of you. So your chastity journey, whether you're doing it alone or with the encouragement of someone else, it will really develop your sort of connection with your body and the way that you view yourself. I find it really good to take time and sort of like get used to how you feel in your body again, to spend a lot of time, you know, reflecting, writing down your feelings. And I know people hate writing down stuff. I'm not saying write a book. I'm just saying maybe once a day, get your notes app out on your phone, or have a physical diary or a journal or whatever you like, and just write down a sentence, or just have, you know, a few minutes just to think. It's not asking a lot, but it's that routine. So this all comes into your chastity journey, changing yourself, becoming more in touch with like your feelings. You know, am I feeling frustrated? Why am I feeling frustrated? Why do I want to take the cage off? What will happen if I take the cage off? You know, what am I going to do if I do? I've got my partner involved. You know, am I liking this new dominance for them? Am I feeling more in control of my body? Am I want to put my energy into other things? So it is quite a big step, but yeah, you will find yourself getting a little bit frustrated to start with. It is a big change. This is something that you've probably done for years. So, as in touching yourself, and you're used to that instant pleasure, that instant satisfaction, where yeah, moving yourself onto like a longer term journey where things aren't instantly gratifying, it'll help you in so many ways, because not everything has to be instant. To slow down your expectations and to really foster, you know, a good way of making yourself happy, of achieving your goals, it will honestly make your entire life different if you just get your mindset right. And you know, if you accept that, you know, you're not going to be in chastity 24/7. Too many people go into it saying, I just want to be caged non-stop. If you are somebody who does have like an addiction to masturbation, I do not necessarily recommend chastity for you. I think it's a useful tool. However, I think you should have a thought about why you're doing what you're doing first, because chastity won't necessarily help you if you're not in the right mindset. And to instantly take away everything, so yeah, maybe cage yourself for an hour or two a day. But if you're somebody who's touching themselves like 20 times a day, 30 times a day, and you take that away, you're not going to have a very good time. You're going to really struggle because you're not actually addressing the issues behind it. Where if you approach it in a more sustainable way, you'll be a lot happier. So I'm not saying that you can't use it as a tool, but I'm saying that you should come into it slowly, realistically, understand that you'll take the cage off and on. You know, a lot of people see it as a failure. You unlock, you're like, oh my god, I've taken it off, it's all over. It's not. I always say this, if you take it off, just put it back on, okay? Just keep going. It's not even like a complete new start, because you're not at the start, you've already had the cage on. So you're just continuing your journey, okay? So, sound like a broken record every time I'm like, just put it on, it's not a big deal. But so many people build it up in their head, they make it this all or nothing, where, yeah, in order to make the changes that you have to, they'll be slow, they'll be gradual, you might have some setbacks, you might have some really massive developments in other areas of your life. So yeah, you know, you can take your cage off for cleaning, sports, you might just want to put it on for an hour a day. You might want to, you know, make yourself a program where you have it on for like 3 days a week and then you have it off for the rest of the week, or, you know, just different ways that you can do it. But you will really feel the difference in your own mindset. You will really see the benefits once you get past that instant gratification. I think is the biggest change you will notice. And these cars are racing today. They've been racing for hours. But yeah, you will really notice the difference in your mindset, in your mental clarity, and you will just feel a different way in your own body. So it's obviously it's not for everyone, but what I will say is persevere with it for a little bit. Don't feel like you have to go all in. You can do it gradually, you can stop and you can start. And it is something that is very valuable, whether you're doing it alone or you're doing it with your partner. And yeah, I hope you enjoy chastity. If anyone is already on their chastity journey, leave a comment and let me know how you started and how it's going. If you think there's any benefits that you've found, like maybe you're working harder, able to concentrate more, whether you've developed new hobbies or, you know, connecting with your partner more, let me know. And yeah, I'll be back with more chastity videos as part of my Locktober content. I'm laughing because I have an insane amount of content to film, guys. You get to see it. I have to make it. If you didn't know, there's somebody standing in the corner, like a cattle rod pointing at me. And they're like, if you don't do this. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop complaining. I hope you have a very good day. If you haven't tried chastity already, make sure you check out my other videos, and hopefully I can convince you to cage, because cage all men and everyone with a penis. Because cage all men. Okay? Lifetime goal. What can I say? I've set my sights low.